Okay, 130 points lower on the Nifty, so 9,983 is where we are at. The Bank Nifty is down 2%, the mid-cap index is down about 2% or so. And look at the advanced decline ratio. I mean, you know, it's just getting crushed, squeezed out. 1,864 stocks are lower on the NSE, and you've got not even 200 stocks which are higher. So it's just getting crushed, as I said. So far, there is no real bid anywhere, so as to speak. But, you know, we're going to come back to stocks and run you through individual names and sectors, etc. But let's get you some strategies on the commodities side, and let's also do a quick check. I mean, is the contagion on the equity side being seen in the commodity space as well? Prathamesh Malia is Chief Analyst, Commodities and Currencies with Angel, and he's with us. Prathamesh, thanks very much. So are we seeing that kind of sell-off there in commodities?
Morning, Prashad. Yes, the entire world is talking about trade wars, and I think it's creating an uncertain scenario for precious metals, and investors are moving towards safe haven, and that's clearly perceived when gold and silver are rising, whereas all the other commodities be there on the lower side, especially metals, with regards to tariffs and sanctions being imposed by US. So I think if you're looking for today's trade, I would be a buyer of gold and silver. Immediate near-term targets would be around 30,900. Entry point is around close to 30,700. Stop is 30,500. While as far as silver goes, again, May contract, it would be by 38,700 is the entry point, 38,300 is the stop, for target higher towards 39,100. While as far as other metals goes, I think metals would see a correction, and especially I would pick copper in the entire pack. 437 is where the April contract entry point would be. 442 is the stop for target lower towards 430. As far as energy goes, I think there is one factor which I need to clearly bring out here is increasing production from the US, which is close to around 10.5 million barrels per day, which is very close to Russia as well as Saudi Arabia. I think this is one factor which one really needs to look at. So I would not be continuous longs on crude, but for a near-term trade, I would play for a move of 70-80 rupees from here on. 4,290 is the near-term targets for crude. So I've summed up almost the entire commodities basket, Prashant, I think. What do you?
Go on, sorry.
Yes, I have summed up the entire commodities basket, and yes, it's over to you again.
Prathamesh, thank you very much. I thought you were adding a little bit more. Appreciate you joining in with those trades, and we touch base with you later in the day for more.